Hi, I'm Emma. Welcome to my home kitchen. Let's start by sifting 2 cups of flour. Today we are making a homemade peach cobbler that's surprisingly quick and easy to make and full of that fresh summer flavor. If you ask me, this is one dessert that's even better than eating peaches fresh. Add half a cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, then stir everything together. It's amazing how a few simple ingredients become such a comforting dessert. Next, let's put a pot of water on to boil. We'll need it for the peaches in just a moment. Cut 2 ounces of cold butter into small cubes. Cold butter helps create a tender, buttery topping once the cobbler bakes. Using your fingertips, work the butter into the flour until the mixture looks like coarse crumbs with a few small pieces remaining. Pour in half a cup of milk and gently mix until a soft dough forms. Be careful not to overmix. This keeps the topping crisp on the outside, while soft, moist and buttery inside. Cover the dough with plastic wrap and refrigerate while we prepare the filling. Place your peaches into the boiling water for about 20 seconds. Blanching makes peeling easy, but if you enjoy the skins, you can leave them on. Transfer the peaches to ice water to stop the cooking and cool them down quickly. I used around 3 pounds of peaches in this recipe. Once they're cool, the skins should peel off with almost no effort. Cut each peach in half, remove the pit, and slice them evenly. While I'm doing that, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to see your city, state, or country in the comments. It is always fascinating to see how far a recipe can travel here. Add the sliced peaches to a saucepan with a 1/4 cup of sugar. If your peaches are underripe, you might want to add more sugar. Cook over medium heat, stirring as the peaches release their juices. If you're enjoying this recipe so far, I'd really appreciate it if you'd give this video a like and subscribe. It helps my channel more than you know, and it means I can keep sharing simple homemade recipes with you every week. Next comes a little fresh lemon zest. The aroma alone is enough to make the whole kitchen smell bright and inviting. Now squeeze in the juice from half a lemon. It won't make the filling taste lemony. Instead, it wakes up the peaches and brings out their natural sweetness, making every bite taste fresher, brighter, and even more flavorful. In a small bowl, stir 1 tablespoon of cornstarch together with a little water until completely smooth. Pour the cornstarch mixture into the peaches and stir everything together. In just a minute or two, you'll notice the filling becoming silky, glossy, and beautifully thick. Now, we'll add a little ground ginger and some cinnamon. These warm spices don't overpower the peaches, they simply make their flavor even richer. Continue cooking until the filling has thickened nicely. Our filling is ready, so we'll carefully transfer it into a baking dish, spreading those beautiful peaches into an even layer. Now it's time for the dough. Instead of spreading it flat, simply place little dollops all over the peaches. That's exactly what gives a cobbler its classic homemade look. Growing up, peach cobbler was the dessert that always disappeared first at family dinners. Someone would set a warm baking dish on the table, and before long, everyone was asking if there was just one more spoonful left. Some recipes never go out of style, and this is certainly one of them. For a gorgeous golden finish, we'll mix 1 egg yolk with a little sour cream until smooth. Brush the egg wash generously over each piece of dough. This simple step gives the cobbler that beautiful golden color and a lovely rich finish once it's baked. Now sprinkle a generous layer of demerara sugar over the top. As it bakes, those larger crystals create a delicate crunch that pairs beautifully with a soft, buttery topping and the warm peach filling underneath. Bake at 350 degrees for around 40 minutes. While the cobbler finishes baking, let's make a refreshing peach iced tea to serve alongside it. Add some ice and half a sliced peach into the glass. It looks beautiful and adds an extra burst of peach flavor. Next, cut a quarter of a lemon into thin slices and tuck those into the glass as well. They add just the right amount of freshness. Next, in goes a tablespoon of sugar syrup. And finally, some cold tea. Watching everything come together is almost as refreshing as taking that very first sip. And here it is, our homemade peach cobbler, fresh from the oven. Just look at that beautiful golden topping. It's perfectly crisp on the outside, soft and tender inside, and underneath are juicy peaches in a rich, silky filling that's absolutely bursting with flavor. Serve it while it's warm with a generous scoop of vanilla ice cream and let it slowly melt into the peaches. It's one of those simple desserts that brings people to the table, starts conversations, and creates wonderful memories. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you make this peach cobbler, I'd love to hear how it turned out for you. Until next time, take care, stay well, and I'll see you again very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any recipes.